Talking about things and stuff.
Objects.
Location.
Verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns.
Conjunctions.
Expletives.
We were talking about things.
We were talking about things and stuff. Anyway, ArticPanda is up against Thisle because neither Zidui's or Fighter were in the chat, so we had to skip them. So it's ArticPanda versus Thisle. ArticPanda said it was my choice, and what that means is Scrap Station.
It's just such a stupid map. But it's one of my favorites because it's so stupid.
Letting you guys in on a secret, if you ever tell me it's my choice, it's gonna be Scrap Station. It's just gonna. Although, we were knocking around the idea of maybe, like, slipping in a star-jeweled map or something. Something like that, just to mix it up a little bit. That could be fun. But we're probably not gonna do that.
But we'll think about it.
We'll think about it, definitely. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up here in the top side of the map, the left peak of the V, we have ArticPanda. He is our current challenger, and the Cyan Terran.
On the bottom right, or sort of other side of the V, we've got Thisle, our defending champion. He is the green Protoss, and we'll see if he can hang on to his crown and continue on towards that sweet, sweet Reddit swag.
Yes, he is the king with one win. Hey, ArticPanda says he hates me. Why
That's
you hate
not very nice.
What is it?
Probably for Scrap Station. Let's be honest.
He's not really permabanned. Alright, so I am updating the voting page, and you guys will be able to cast your votes for who you think is going to win. And that should be good to go, so go ahead and cast those sweet, sweet votes.
Will it be ArticPanda? Will it be Thisle?
Wait,
will it be the map itself? I said Arctic, didn't I?
You said Arctic.
No, that would be correct. It is ArticPanda.
ArticPanda. You know, like the Arctic Circle, bro. Come on.
Yeah, the Arctic Circle.
Antarctica. Like, don't... Come on, man.
Antarctica. My favorite member of the extended family.
The Arctic Monkeys.
Right.
Just, come on.
I love that band, the Arctic Monkeys.
The Arctic Monkeys. They're my favorite, too. Do you think maybe it's like Icy Panda?
No. You know it's not.
I know it's not. I just kind of got to tell myself to make it fair. Anyway, guys, my name is Doctor.
And my name is Taloras.
And we are casting this Bronze League King of the Hill event for Arcraft Gaming. You can check us out at arcraftgaming.com. Follow us on Twitch at twitch.com. Oh, never mind. I'm being stupid. For a second, I thought that...
You thought that was in...
I thought it was a... Yeah, for a second, I thought it was a proxy command center and that he was gonna, Planetary Fortress Rush. That's not the case. He's going for a fast expansion. Probably straight to that island there.
That's always a really good idea on this map, because there's really no way of knowing what's on that island until you fly over it.
Yeah, and for Protoss, that means you need to get Robotics Facility before you can do that, because you need either a...
Zerg can float an Overlord over it to see if there's anything there.
Terran can scan.
Or just go to it.
Yeah, or just
your
take
buildings that lift off.
Take it as your natural. Yeah, this map definitely favors Terran.
But
it also favors Zerg. See, that's the thing, because unless you break down the rocks, it's a really long run distance, which does favor the speedy units of Zerg.
Which also gives you a really interesting bent towards air units on this map, because the air route is dramatically shorter than even the shortest ground route.
I see someone in the chat, I can't read... Oh, Killchase, saying that they signed up earlier, but they're not in there. I see your sign up, but it was approximately 6 hours to, like 5.5 hours too early. Oh, but I do see that you have signed up again, Killchase, so you will be in. Yeah, sign-ups do not open until 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you sign up before then, your sign-up is thrown out. So, Killchase, you are good.
With extreme prejudice.
Extreme prejudice. Not just thrown out, but, like, behind your back.
We pick up that sign-up by the collar, shout into its face, "It's been revoked," and throw it out the door.
So I would like to note here that we've got kind of a 4-gate here. It's a 4-gate with a forge. So basically that means it's a 4-gate, but not only can he defend his proxy pylon if and when he gets it by throwing down... Oh no!
We do have
Oh,
a
no!
He knows what's up.
He
sees
knows, he
all of those
knows.
gateways. In the meantime, from ArticPanda, I keep saying Arctic.
His orbital command is done and is sitting there building SCVs and not going anywhere.
Hopefully he expands with it soon. He's got a golden opportunity. We've got 3 barracks here, but not a whole lot, to be honest.
In the chat, I see Killshay saying that he checked and that it was after... You can check that it's after 6, but that does not make the time after 6. It does.
Wait, he might. Do we know where Killshay is?
No, but when you sign up, there's a checkbox that says it is after 6, and he checked that.
I know, but
that doesn't actually. Yeah, Killshay's what time zone you living in, bro? Because Pacific Standard Time is United States West Coast time, because we are based in California, or. Really, only I'm in California, and K-Rice is in Oregon. Like, everyone else is on the East Coast, but they conform to my schedule, because I am Arcraft Gaming.
Oh.
Me! I am the Senate!
Thank you, Senator
I'm not
Palpatine.
really Arcraft Gaming. Our whole is as good as the sum of its parts. Anyway.
Both players, I should note, are discussing in-game chat how much they hate this map. You should not have given us the option of choosing for you.
Yep. Anytime I'm given the option, this is the map I
This
pick.
is the dumbest map, so if you give us the opportunity, we are going to be as stupid as possible.
So Thisle did he did a 1-base Forge 4-gate, but did not research Warp, and is now just kind of making a lot of Zealots on 1 base and floating a lot of energy in his Nexus. Not really sure what his plan... Oh, well, he's got a robotics facility, too, that's kind of hidden. He's got a Warp Prism coming out. But,
he's got all the gas in the world. He could definitely afford to research Warp Tech.
Definitely. Oh, yep, and there it goes. Warping down right now.
Some
It
more scans
was
from
my
ArticPanda.
choice,
Hey, I said
and
Arctic
when
this time.
It's my choice. I always pick this map.
Are there any other
Because
spectacularly
it's
dumb 1v1 maps
awful.
you could do?
Not really.
This is by far the dumbest. Like, it was out of the rotation for a while, but I'm so glad they brought it back.
Oh, it's not in the rotation at all. It's not a ladder map. You cannot get this map. But we'll just play whatever. Yep. Thisle. It is Panda's fault. So ArticPanda at long last taking his natural, and Thisle looks like he's going to be getting ready to do. Well, he's going to be taking this island map with his Warp Prism. I really thought ArticPanda was going to take it first.
He looked all prepared for it. His command center there. I mean, this map, all you've got to do is lift off and land.
Yep, that's all you have to
won't be
do.
bothered.
But he's doing it this way, and we can only respect him. Respect his wishes. So it looks like Thisle is going to be waiting for Warp Tech to finish. He could be, of course, expediting that, based on the fact that he does have a lot of energy here in his Nexus that he's just kind of not spending.
Could do all kinds of chrono.
Uh-oh, you're lagging.
Yeah, it's not a good sign.
Hey.
I don't have anything.
Taloras lagging for some reason. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. He's on wireless. All right, so guys, I would like to remind you that you can tweet at us, either at tgDoctor or at Arcraft Gaming, and we will read your tweets on stream. I did get one from Zodius, who is a player that signed up, and he, it's not really talking to us. He just kind of mentioned us in a post.
Going
that,
to be
were
playing
his followers.
on Arcraft Gaming Bronze StarCraft 2 stream. Please come support me, arcraftgaming.com.
Yeah. All right. So ArticPanda finally on 2 bases, as we already know. No reactors there yet, or refinery, not reactor.
Put a reactor on the gas.
Yeah,
It'll
put a
gather
reactor on
gas
the gas.
twice as quickly.
Oh, that'd be horrifying.
Oh God.
I think that mules should be allowed to mine gas, and they should never die.
And
No.
they should still get that extra bonus when gathering from high yields.
And they can attack.
Yes.
And
they
are
can attack.
invincible.
Yes.
That's I think the only way mules could possibly be.
As you can tell, this Zerg player and this Protoss player really love mules.
Oh, yeah,
we
we're
adore them.
Great fans. Anyway, Thisle moving out with quite a few zealots right now. He did leave his stalkers back at home, I think, or did? Yeah, he still got some stalkers back at home, watching the airspace here. He does not want to get dropped on or anything. Oh, all
this is
these
gonna be a good
Marines!
encounter.
Oh, the Marines are on move, so ArticPanda is going to lose a few, but Thisle not going to have enough zealots here to actually kill this push.
That is simply a very large Marine stick.
Yep, but look at this. The Warp Prism is in phase mode. A bunch of Stalkers being warped in, so Thisle will likely be able to get a retreat from ArticPanda, who, if ArticPanda was to push into Thistle's base right now, Thisle would lose. But no, yes, ArticPanda is splitting up and coming back home to try and defend this.
It may be too late. We saw a lot of workers go down there. We've got these Zealots and these Stalkers attacking his main. More units are being warped in. This does not look great.
And all the while, ArticPanda with far too many barracks for 2 bases. Oh, he's going to lose that orbital. He's going to lose it. It's on fire.
It is on fire.
It goes down, but these Marines are likely going to be able to clean this up. But, you know, Thistle's only going to lose a couple of Stalkers, and he took out a whole base. He can save this Warp Prism, but it looks like he's just going to let it die.
That was, even if he does lose the Warp Prism, that was a great engagement right there. He split up his forces, but back home at Thistle's base, he was able to warp in a couple Stalkers and hold it off no problem.
And more importantly, ArticPanda now with... Let's see here. Let's get a full number here. Now with 10 barracks on 1 base with no gas.
It's going to take him a little while to recover. That's a lot of workers killed, and he needs to wait for that command center to finish.
Yep. We do, yeah, it is going down, though, and that's going to help him out. But until then, like, this army is all he has.
It's a big army. It is a big army.
It definitely
if he attacks
is.
now, he could possibly take this.
Yeah, Thisle does not have enough minerals because, you know, he's not really mining at this island here, although
that is
ArticPanda
one of
now
the problems with an island out there. If you're, you can't really get workers to it very quickly.
Yeah.
If you're Terran and you can mule, that's not a big problem, but for Protoss or for Zerg...
ArticPanda pushing up this Repper. He's going to take out a lot of Stalkers, but he's not using his Marines to... Oh, there we go.
That's a lot of
It makes an
Marines.
amazing difference when you move your units for a second so that they're all shooting instead of the front line shooting and the rest moving back and forth. That pylon going to go down, and there's another Artosis pylon, 2 Artosis pylons.
Ooh,
and so all these gateways are going to be unpowered. ArticPanda's not going to be able to make any more units. Those 2 Stalkers are going to go down. So Thistle's going to lose his main here, but he has that island base, and I know Bronze players. He's going to try and bring it back from that island base. And,
probably with air.
Probably. It's not going to work great. I imagine ArticPanda will be able to take it out, or, you know, just expand everywhere. Either way, even if you have one base that they can't... Oh, we got a Dark Shrine going down right now before the Twilight Council dies.
Now, those are some interesting tactics. I wonder if he's going to see if he can crank out one more Warp Prism. Oh, he does have one more.
Oh no! ArticPanda scans and he sees the Dark Shrine now. He knows the jig is up. It's only going to... ArticPanda is 1 drop away from victory here. But Thistle going to fight to the bitter end.
We don't have any star ports from ArticPanda. His death is going to be a long time coming.
Oh yeah. Well, what he could do, and this is what I would like to see him do, is lift off all of his barracks.
He's got... Wait, how many barracks?
He's got 10 barracks. No, yeah, he's got 10 barracks still.
He could land them all and lose only a few and still be able to overwhelm.
He is teching to air now. Yeah, he could just land all his barracks in here, start pumping out Marines, and
he could lose half of those and still win.
There's no way Thistle would get an army up in time, and that would be hilarious. But you know what? That's lateral thinking that a lot of players wouldn't think... At least Bronze players would not think to do because you're still trying to just learn the game itself. So thinking about creative ways to
even
to win when you're in. Oh, look at
higher players. That is a little preposterous at first blush. It sounds dumb.
It sounds dumb, but with that many barracks and they have 2 gateways. And that's it. I mean, sure, they can make DTs, but you got scans. You got 3 orbitals right now.
Last-ditch DTs against a Terran who's got not 1, but several orbital commands. Not really the greatest decision.
Now, ArticPanda does have a factory here, but he's still not making a starport. He's just not.
Probably just hope more Marines, I suppose.
But, I mean, how are you going to get them there, bro? They don't blink. Even if they did, that's too far. We got another Warp Prism coming down right now, but this turret actually gonna kill it and give detection to those DTs. Oh,
there goes.
Oh, just in time. The Warp Prism dies just as the turret dies. These Zealots and DTs going to go down. Thistle can't honestly believe that he's going to win it at this point. But
without that Robo Bay, he just can't build any more warp prisms. So his Dark Shrine is now useless.
He can warp in DTs in his main.
Ooh.
Hey, if he blankets the ground with DTs,
his arrows will block out the sun.
The barracks won't be able to land. But I don't think the barracks are going to be landing anyway. Here are a lot more gateways. He's on one base, and now with 5 gateways. That's not going to work out too well for him, especially if he's trying to make DTs out of all of them.
We've got... here's some starports going down at long last. And
finally. I was worried.
ArticPanda is throwing up a lot of missile turrets around his perimeter. He is not taking any more chances.
It's funny that you say that because he is taking a chance in that he's got Marines in the main of Thisle right now. He knows he has buildings there and just is not killing them. I think Thisle now knows that he's not going to be able to come out here, and ArticPanda is now finally attacking those buildings. If he kills the Cybernetics core, then Thisle will only be able to make Zealots and DTs.
Not a great position you want to find yourself in.
Yeah. So the 2 starports are just about done right now. One of them is done now. Is he going to go for a reactor or just straight for medevacs? Neither. Oh, there we go. He is getting medevacs.
Hesitated for a second. I was wondering about that. We've got the Cyber Core for Thisle down now, so he is fully boxed in.
Yep, he's going to lose this pylon too, and that's going to get him even closer to getting supply blocks. He's not in a winnable position right now. And now he has enough buildings that there's no way ArticPanda could land his barracks there, like we keep saying we want to happen.
I would love to see that. It would be so great
it'd be hilarious.
You guys would love to see that too.
I've definitely seen, like back when this map was in the ladder, I've definitely seen like on Destiny's stream, you know, like there's a Terran there, and he just floats an Overseer down and throws down like 18 Nidus worms.
Oh my goodness.
And they all pop out at roughly the same time, and they're all pumping units out, and that's, like, that was when I realized, like, if I plant 2 Nidus worms, my units come out and go away twice as fast. And that was like my mind was so blown because I just never thought of it that way. So
a Nidus worm has limited throughput. You don't really think like that.
It's
interesting.
It's like a serial. It's like a serial port because it does like one thing at a time. It's not like a thick IDE cable or like a front side bus or anything like that. It can only do one bit at a time.
Ooh, we've got the making of a really lovely drop coming here from ArticPanda.
Here it goes. He needs a scan to get rid of those DTs, but other than that, he's going to be good. A good drop going down here, and there is that scan, but the DTs and Zealots have already closed in position, and they're going to be taking out a lot more Marines than ArticPanda is going to want to lose. But it does look like ArticPanda should be able to clean this up. He's not microing well, and no, actually, I think he's going to lose all of those Marines. Nope, he manages to save some.
Barely. Gotta be careful dropping units out of medevacs there. They don't all come at once, and Thisle was able to take out quite a few, but not enough.
Nope. Thisle actually holds that off. See, if ArticPanda had dropped on the edge here, and then, he could have started killing the Zealots and DTs while they were moving, because, they were over by the Dark Shrine. We also have a Stargate out and a robotics facility out right now. But because he moved all the way in, and gave Thisle a chance to move his Zealots and DTs to follow those medevacs, and then he dropped directly on top of the DTs and Zealots, and again, medevacs, limited throughput, each one can only drop 1 at a time, so it was 4 coming out at a time at the most. Did not work too well. Thistle saying YOLO.
This is still really, really lopsided in ArticPanda's favor. He lost a lot of Marines, but he has a lot more Marines, and those emergency warp-ins to hold off that push cost Thistle almost everything he had. He has under 100 gas. He can't do any more emergency DT play. He just does not have the Vespine.
Now, ArticPanda has had this third orbital command here at his natural for days now, and has not lifted it off, isn't using it to call down mules. Just and he's got like roughly a million. What was that? 18, 20, or no? It's
even bigger drop now. Look.
Yeah, this one might work. He's dropping away. He's dropping on the mineral line. He's scanning immediately. The Void Ray goes down. There really aren't any DTs here. This is going to be it for Thistle at long last. Not that I was, I didn't think he could pull it back, but I honestly didn't think he could pull it back. The Nexus goes down.
a couple more zealots coming in from Thisle, but with those Marines just sitting there under their medevacs, honestly, there's nothing. And there's the GG.
No probes left. Thisle, at long last, GGing. Is that Warp Prism going to go down? Of course it is. And, well, he's still not leaving, though.
It was a valiant effort, Thisle, but you can go now.
Bye, Thisle.
You tried your best.
I hope you come back again soon. You need to expand.
Oh, he has an DT. He can bring it back.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where?
Outside his front door.
Yep, there it goes.
Oh.
It's so cool when, and
there it goes.
It's so cool when a Marine gets, hit by either a DT or a Zealot, and it does the death animation where they just turn gray, stand perfectly still, and then split in half. I love it. It's like a samurai movie. So there's the GG at long last. Thisle has been dethroned, and ArticPanda is going to be moving on to game number 2.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Which is great, but at the same time, that means we've got to keep saying Arctic. And, like, every time I say it, I feel like I die just a little bit inside. So, ArticPanda. And up next is going to be either ArticPanda versus Fighter, or versus Jiduis or Zodius. I think Jiduis might be Zodius, but like his fingers were all won over on the keyboard because it's kind of what it looks like. We'll see. Either way, we're going to take a quick commercial.